Welcome to Primecast, episode 103.
Yep.
My name is Jesse.
My name is Wyatt.
What's going on, Ming?
Ming?
What was that Ming from? Wasn't Ming the name of the bad guy from Flash Gordon?
I don't remember. All I know Ming is the guy from that Kevin Smith show.
Ming Chen?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's an interesting guy. He has his own podcast called I Sell Comics, and he the rest of the guys from Comic Book Man have, like, it basically started as another show called was it Tell 'em Steve Dave, and all they do is pick on Ming Chen. It's really funny.
I mean, that's what they do all the time anyway. So
Yeah, like Brian Johnson.
Yeah.
With the big beard and hair, he's one of my favorite.
The guy who used to be like really in shape and fit and like athletic.
Yeah, and then he just grew up to 900 pounds.
Now he looks like Daniel Bryan's dad.
The human walrus. He actually looks a lot like Alan Moore, who wrote Watchmen, a couple other popular comic books. Like this, someone posted a comparison picture of the two. It's pretty uncanny.
Uncanny X-Men. Get it? It's funny because DC and not X-Men.
So anyway, what'd you get, if anything?
Oh, I got a couple of things. I went into a Walmart on a whim, and I'm looking for something kind of weird. I'm looking for a a tripod with a special clip on it for a phone, just because I think that'd be neat. And nowhere has it. So I went to a Walmart that I'd never had been into ever. And they had a Carnage from the Spooderman line, the 6-inch one.
Okay.
So I got that because I was like, well, it's the last one to finish off the entire line, so why not? And he's freaking sweet.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
And then also while I was there, it's the first time I saw it, and I was like, okay, let's just see. So I almost broke one of those flip change transformers. Because there's certain ways that you have to turn it and have everything peg in. You don't really see. Because the way it's advertised is, no, you just flip it and you push it together and it's done. No. There's like some tabs on the shoulders. There's just other stuff you have to do and spin stuff certain ways. There's springs that you have to push in and out. And it's really goddamn confusing. So I ended up almost snapping off the pegs on a flip change lockdown that I got. And he's currently on my Decepticon shelf. Because I've watched the movie a couple more times. Not fully. Just casually working at the theater and just...
Yeah.
You know, stopping in. And every time I see Lockdown, I just get way more disappointed with the toy.
With the deluxe or the flip change?
The deluxe.
Yeah.
It's not the fact that he's shorter, or it's the fact that he's shorter. It's because he looks just stumpy, and Lockdown is totally not stumpy.
Yeah.
He's very lanky, he's very tall, he has a very good stature to him. And the deluxe doesn't have that.
No.
So I put the Revenge of the Fallen lockdown on there too, and like I was just thinking of think of how prominent Human Alliance could be in this line to get us better, bigger figures. Like we could get an Optimus Prime with Cade Yeager. We could get also it's Age of Extinction spoiler alerts here. You could get Galvatron with Stanley Tucci's character. You could get Lockdown with Harold Attinger. Like
that was the Kelsey Grammer character, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be amazing. I would get all of those.
Yeah, like the Optimus would be not Evasion Prime because I mean we have so many versions of that. It'd be it'd essentially be a Voyager version of the leader, design. Yeah, and Galvatron, like, I was thinking of ways you could engineer the hole to be in the back of his chest still, like in his back. Yeah, man. They should totally bring back Human Alliance.
They should.
But they
won't, though.
Yeah. They're not gonna.
Ain't gonna happen. One thing I just kind of thought of.
What is it?
You
Tell me.
remember Lockdown Ship?
Yeah.
How it's kind of shaped like with four like things sticking up on the side, on the sides.
Yeah.
I was saying that, like, I'm not sure if it was intentional or not, but it's kind of shaped like a crown,
I never
like
really
a
thought of
something
that.
kind of shaped like a crown, like kind of going in the theme with the knights, since that ship was intended to be for the knights.
I never really thought of it that way, but hey, maybe. Someone sent us in a question, and I'm just gonna address it now because I thought it was funny. They said, "Hey, while watching, this isn't verbatim. I'll read it later." But they said, while watching Age of Extinction, I realized in the scene where Kelsey Grammer and Lockdown are talking on his ship, Lockdown's scar switches sides on his face, and I watched closely. That happens more than in that scene. Like when they're delivering the seed to the humans,
Yeah,
that it happens in that scene too.
I'm sure that's only they only had to like flip the scene or a shot from the scene, just because like for aesthetic reasons, like say if like a character was talking to someone on the right but the person like the quote unquote camera was on the left, it would just look confusing, so they just flipped the scene. So I'm sure it wasn't like like a error in designing the character from shot to shot. I'm sure it's just they had to flip the scene from time to time just to just to make it look a little bit more in line with characters facing whoever, just during dialogue scenes or whatnot.
Or whatnot.
Or whatnot. Did you get Spider-Man #3?
I did.
I didn't get a chance to read it yet.
It's pretty good. Like, a part of it actually kind of freaked me out. I was like, okay, never mind.
Really?
Yeah. When you read it, I'm sure you'll find the part that I was like, oh no.
Yeah. But I did read what was that
You read?
Batman's Spider-Man. Batman 66 meets the Green Horder #2.
How'd that go?
It's corny and campy and silly, but it's written by Kevin Smith and Ralph Garman. So
And he can't do anything wrong.
he's done playing wrong.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Jersey Girl, Cop Out.
Keep going.
I'm actually not a fan of Mallrats.
Really?
I don't really care for that movie.
He does the one movie of his that gets, I think, not a lot of recognition. It's actually really funny. Is Dogma. I like Dogma. It's funny as hell.
I'm just trying to think what my favorite movie is from him. Probably Red State.
Never saw it.
You should.
Maybe.
It's a kind of a thriller, drama thriller.
Because it's a thriller?
Yeah. It's kind of based on the what's that family, Megan? The Phelps family, the religious family that have their own church.
Oh, the Westboro Baptist Church.
How they used to like protest like a funeral of a gay person that died.
Yeah, or like soldiers and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, fuck those guys.
It's kind of based on them, but like they go to like the very, very extreme, as opposed to like kidnapping sinners and murdering them. It's really good. It really throws you for a loop a couple times. Some shit that happens in there that's really like surprising. Like you would not ever expect it to happen. It's on Netflix. You should check it out.
No.
You said
maybe.
no.
Yeah.
No, I won't. Sounds cool, but no. Fuck you. Talked about The Crown. Yo, you know what I've been playing a lot of?
The Skin Flute.
Watch Dogs. What the fuck? Skin Flute. You're goofy. No, Watch Dogs on PS4.
How's that going?
It's actually pretty good.
Good.
The story is you asshole.
I just want to be really passive aggressive the entire episode.
You're doing pretty good at that so far.
Good.
Good, yeah. The storyline is nothing really worth playing. The story, like, the only reason to really play it is so you can like unlock more of the hacking skills or crafting skills. Because you can't just hack everything like from the beginning. You have to play the story modes a lot just to like unlock the ability that you got to get achievement points to be able to use that ability. But I've been playing a lot with Angel, Epic ACL, on free roam, and that's pretty fun. But what really makes the game is the even when you're playing the main story, someone someone another online player can hack you while you're playing a game, and it's really fun. It's like kind of like hide and seek, where a person has to get so close to you to be able to hack you, and then but they have to like stay hidden. So because like you'll know you're being hacked, because there's be like a blue circle on your map, and you gotta find them because they're going to be extracting data from you, and they got like you, or if you're doing the hacking, you gotta like blend in with your environment or just straight out hide, and it's really fun. Like I'm pretty addicted to that mode, but like it's really frustrating too because like if you're the one being hacked, it's you have only a certain amount of time to find them, and once it gets down to like they're up to like 90% hacking, like you're just running around frantically just shooting shit. It's really neat. You should get. When are you going to get a PS4?
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Do what?
When Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out.
Is that announced?
Yeah, it's announced. Just 'cause it's gonna be a long time.
GTA 5 is coming out for PS4 in the fall.
We already got it for PS3 though.
I'm going to be playing that. It looks so much better though.
Cool.
They did like a comparison video of it. The environments are, I mean, like it's not just like enhanced graphics, but like they just add so much. I'm going to be playing that a lot.
Gonna be playing a whole lot of Grand Theft Auto.
Okay, let's go on to some news.
Like what?
Let's see.
You do that.
Did you see that they're expanding more of the Transformer Legends in Japan? Like first it was like,
I didn't look at those yet though.
Yeah,
but I saw that they're doing it.
At first it was just like Generations Rat Trap and like was it the remold of Ultra Beast Wars Optimus Primal?
Yeah, the 10th anniversary one, I think.
Yeah.
Ooh, that looks the same, and that's a lighter shade of blue, and that's dark blue. All right.
Yeah, one thing that's kind of irritating about what they did with the Tank Core is that they took away the Viacon symbol.
Oh, that does blow. But it does look better.
It just does look better. It has some silver paint apps.
Maybe it's because we haven't seen too much of Roadbuster. I can't tell too many differences with Roadbuster.
Yeah.
World.
It doesn't look like it has the stickers though.
I think it does because Whirl still has his stickers.
I mean, it just looks like the Autobot symbols are just painted on.
You think so? Because, well, unless they did just camp stuff onto Whirl.
I know that Roadbuster has a whole bunch of other stickers like you'd find on an army vehicle, or like do not touch, or random stuff like.
Yeah, Whirl has the same stuff.
Yeah, but I don't see these on these images, so.
Whirl has a couple of them, but I don't know if they're stickers.
Yeah.
Whirl looks cool. I'm okay with my Whirl though.
I've seen that a few times and it just does not look good to me. It looks silly.
I find it really fun, so yeah.
I'm eating a very manly peanut butter and jelly. Scrolling down a little bit. There's 2 more repaints of Evasion Mode Optimus Prime.
Oh, yay.
A Lucky Draw version.
Oh, yay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And there's a black Nemesis Prime version.
Oh yay!
Yeah. How
God,
many
Jesus.
repaints are we gonna have of this damn thing?
So wait, I didn't see the. Never mind. I didn't see the Nemesis Prime. But all right, let's count. Let's count real quick. All right.
Okay. Maybe make a list.
All right.
Actually, gonna do it in the Skype window so I can easily keep track.
All right. I'm gonna name them off. All right.
Hasbro.
Hasbro.
Regular.
Wait. Hasbro regular.
Yeah, like that.
Hasbro regular.
There's gonna be several Hasbro ones.
Okay. The Takara regular.
Takara. Regular.
The Takara Rusty.
That sounds like a cool band name, Takara Rusty.
Good. Hasbro Rusty.
Hasbro
What are you doing, man? Just listen to some
Plat.
Takara Rusty.
And Rusty.
Wait, you
Hasbro
already put in platinum?
Platinum. There's Platinum 5-pack. I misspelled that, but we get general idea. Takara.
Takara Rusty.
I got that.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Let me see. Oh, okay, you did.
Takara Nemesis.
And Takara Lucky Draw.
Lucky Draw. Oh yeah, there's that platinum version with Grimlock. And there's a platinum one with Evolution. Glyph Classics.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Okay, I think that's it.
You think so?
I think so. I'm probably wrong. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 versions so far.
And I'm getting 1, maybe 2.
I have 2, and I'm going to get 1 more.
Which you have the Hasbro and Takara, right?
Yep.
You're getting the Takara Rusty, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I think that one looks better than the Hasbro one. A lot better, actually. I like the one thing. There's a couple of things I do like about the Hasbro one, is that it kind of differentiates the shades of in the robot mode, like
Yeah.
the head and the legs are a little bit darker than the rest, but they also look like, polished black pieces of plastic.
Oh, we were right. Someone in the thread already made a list.
Someone in. Okay, so we got them all.
Yes. I believe so. Yes.
Okay. And I just like the detailing of the rust of the Takara one a lot better. And he has a faceplate, and I need a faceplate version.
Oh. You wanna know something really cool?
What?
If you add some black paint and panel line up High Octane Bumblebee, he looks pretty awesome.
Does he? Like
He does.
black paint to what?
To some of his, like, okay, you know the hinge that is still orange when he turns into a car for the panels on his chest?
Uh-huh.
Paint those black. Do some panel lining on his arms, inside the arms, on his legs, on his kneecaps, inside of his leg, just for some detail. The silver on the license plate and his cog plate. And Repo Labels just released a set. So, yeah, the figure's gonna actually looks pretty.
Oh yeah, Repo Labels actually is gonna bring. Yeah, they also did a set for Evasion Prime.
Yeah.
I think I would get that just for the flames up for the legs.
Yeah.
That looks pretty neat. And that's basically. I don't see myself. Oh, and like there's like silver stickers to put on his shins.
Yeah.
And if I were to get that, I'll put that on my Takara one, regular. Or I might not get it at all. I don't really know. Okay. News. I lost my spot in the news. Okay, hold on. Did you see I'm not sure if we've seen these before or not, but there's a Age of Extinction Titan class lockdown.
Yeah, we knew it was happening, but we didn't. This is the first time seeing it.
For a Titan class figure, it actually looks pretty good. I'm not going to get it, but I mean, it looks pretty nice though. It actually is proportioned pretty accurately to Lockdown in the movie. No comment on that.
Yeah.
You don't care about it.
I think it's cool. Wait, is this one gonna be packaged or one of those loose ones that they made like for Beast Hunters? Because that'll dictate how big it is.
I don't know.
No. Well, like I already got my silly lockdown for the line, so.
So you're not gonna get the deluxe one?
I'm gonna get it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's probably gonna be a good toy, but it's not gonna do what I want it to do.
What do you want to make it lunch for you?
Yeah.
Doctor Who released a or they are going to release their version of a Prime Sword from Age of Extinction.
Yeah, I saw that, and there's another thing in that thread that I really liked a lot more than that sword.
What's that?
Well, let's talk about the sword.
Okay.
First.
The sword's really accurate.
Yeah.
It wasn't until like I saw this and like I was looking at the swords in the sword in the movie. I'm like, that sword in the movie looks really cool, but why don't I get that same feeling from the sword that Prime comes with? And I'm like looking at it like, oh, because they're designed completely different.
Yep.
Because I really do like the King Arthur kind of style sword.
Yeah.
That was in the movie. But I'm wondering, is the sword supposed to be designed for the leader class version or the Voyager Evasion Prime? Because
I'm pretty sure it's leader.
yeah, because the guy has the picture has kind of like a custom. I'm not even sure what it is. I guess it's a custom movie 1 Voyager Prime.
Yeah.
Holding it, and it looks decently proportioned, but kind of big. So
Yeah.
it might be able to work well with the Voyager class version, but I don't know. Looks pretty big. What else are you happy about in that Doctor Wu?
I don't know if it's Doctor Wu doing it, but there's like a throne thing for Toy World Hegemon, which I'm gonna be getting. So
Okay.
That's actually pretty cool.
Do
Like
you
a lot of people says it's
you're gonna be getting the Hegemon?
yes,
Okay.
because they're re-releasing
that
it.
throne is really sweet.
Yeah, so I'll be getting that, and that I saw that and I was like, that just looks cool. I want a price on it now. And a lot of people are mad because I didn't even notice. Maybe this shows how bad I am, but the Decepticon symbol on it is the movie symbol and not the regular. Like
What's the big difference? It's mainly
The
just the
eyes.
eyes. Yeah. I don't think the movie version looks a lot better anyway. The movie Decepticon symbol.
I probably prefer the classic one, but what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? You can't even do nothing.
You can't do nothing about it, man. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay. Oh yeah, Aaron Kruger made a kind of interesting point of like how there's not going to be not necessarily ever, but how they're just waiting for the right story to do a live action Unicron.
I say bullshit.
Why do you call bullshit on that?
Because they're gonna do, spoiler alert for Age of Extinction, they're probably gonna do Quintessons, but they're not thinking about Megatron or fucking Unicron. God damn.
Mega Galva
Unicron. That's why they're not thinking about it, because they're gonna make them like 7 different characters.
The Quintessons are going to combine into Unicron.
The only thing that a friend of mine brought up that was actually a pretty good point about them doing Unicron is how do you defeat that?
Yeah.
Because even the 86 movie didn't do it all too well. So, I mean...
They do Prime style.
I mean, there's been so many times that people working on this franchise have come out and said, yeah, we're not doing this. Like, Megatron won't return in Transformers 2.
Yeah, we're not going to do RC. We're never going to do Dinobots.
Yeah. We're never going to make a live-action Transformers movie. 3 is the last one. Like, there's...
But for people that didn't see it, what he said was the key factor that a lot of online news was a thread that Michael Bay has repeatedly said no when it's been pitched by Aaron Kruger. Which of these is the use of planet-sized and planet-eating baddie Unicron? Unicron, while he's been talked about, has been put back into the toy box because he's just too big to do until they find the right story or way to make him make sense, given how other live-action projects have struggled with giant-sized planet eaters.
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. This might not be a bad call. Galactus in Rise of the Silver Surfer was a joke. He was an angry cloud, space cloud. And you see like a faint shape of his head in the middle. But yeah, that was a huge disappointment. So, I mean, that's one thing they definitely could have done right. Wait a little bit. Maybe that franchise could be still alive if they didn't jump the shark in the second movie. But yeah, Unicron definitely seems like he would be like a villain for like the very, very last Transformers movie, which it should be. Yeah, I mean I think they definitely have a good point of not doing Unicron, and I agree with that. Like, it should not be half-assed like certain other characters in the movie franchise. They need to do well. Fuck, I closed my news window again. Why did I do that?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't even know anymore. Yeah.
This is so dumb.
What's dumb?
I'm playing this, the Age of Extinction, mobile game. It's freaking stupid.
Are you playing your iPhone?
My iPhone. Yeah, I don't know, like, the mechanics of it are actually really kind of awkward. Like, it's a pretty straightforward game, but damn. And I can't tell, like, how I'm running out of time or, like, how a mission is failed exactly without just doing the part. Because it's a running game. I didn't know that there was a time limit. There's no timer on the screen. I don't understand.
Oh, there's a lot of Age of Extinction concept art.
Oh, yeah.
Let me post the link here and we'll kind of go through them one by one.
Okay,
since we need to stretch the show out a little bit longer than.
Well, let's just talk about the game, the mobile game, which is fucking God, transform, Jesus, fuck. Never mind, fuck this game. Like, you'll transform, and then in about 2 feet of driving, you'll hit like what they call an obstacle, and what that does, it makes you transform out of alt mode. And like every time you do it, you hit something. But it doesn't affect anybody else. Like, the bad guys who are driving past, doesn't affect them. And this mission is melee kill 8 Transformers. But they're all shooting at you. And if you drive when you transform, you automatically do a melee attack. But that does more damage. But if you're going too fast, you'll miss. You'll go straight through them. And not do anything. Freaking dumb. Anyway, this concept art, I guess.
First up, like, it's a kind of interesting concept of for Drift's head.
Bludgeon.
Bludgeon, yeah. He has kind of like a kind of a stereotypical like martial artist beard going on, where he has like the shaven part in the middle, and 2 long hairs going out to the sides. He looks evil. He has a Bugatti logo on his forehead, which is kind of silly. Some more concept art of his head, which, yeah, these definitely look like a Bludgeon.
Yeah.
Did we see some of the Dinobots? The Triceratops Black Knight, which they call it, which doesn't actually look too different.
Let me find him. Oh, yeah. Like, it's kind of like the shape of the mouth that looks different.
Yeah.
But the robot mode looks
exactly
the same.
He has, like, horns on his jaw, didn't he?
There's that, and the mouth was a lot more square in the movie.
Yeah, but that's really cool. Get some concept art of Strafe, which it looks weird because it looks like he has ropes for legs.
This is weird.
Yeah, that not look that good. They get another one of Strafe. Couple more.
That one of Strafe that we got there is almost what we got in the movie.
Yeah.
Like, okay, here's what I discovered too, and this goes back to the concept art. If you look at this concept art and then look at your toys for the movie are actually based off the concept art and not actually what's in the movie.
Yeah, that's happened a lot.
Yeah.
Then we get one of Grimlock in T-Rex mode, and it just looks like a regular T-Rex with like maybe some like bones sticking out elsewhere.
Yeah.
Doesn't look bad or anything. Just
yeah.
remotely just kind of not interesting. And then the Velociraptor Slash. So I guess he was going to be in the movie.
Yeah, I realized that too. He was not in the movie.
Yeah. I think that would have been neat, but got that. Got a rough concept of Grimlock riding Grimlock.
That'd be impressive.
Prime riding Grimlock. Battle scene. Oh, yeah, some of the cool ones of Hound's head.
I'm laughing so hard.
Where he actually is like wearing a legit helmet, and he has a little bit more of like a General Patton look to him.
Yeah.
Boy, where he looks more like a soldier in his prime instead of like an old fat veteran.
Yeah. But I'm okay with what we got. I like what we got way more in these. If you had like the chiseled chin and the picture to the far right, oh my god.
This version I could not see John Goodman voicing.
No, like maybe the one to the far left. But,
yeah, maybe. But I'm happy. I'm very happy with what we got. But it is interesting nonetheless. Some of Crosswise, which doesn't look too different. Except for that sword coming out of his arm.
Who? Wait, what? Who?
Crosswise? Or,
Crosshairs.
Crosshairs, that's his name, yeah.
Yeah, and then, but look at his goggles.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the toy goggles.
Bless me. I sneezed.
Fuck you.
Oh, yeah. What is it, a couple images forward, we see, Scorn. And who's that riding him?
Hound.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
He has a giant gun arm. Doesn't. Okay, I guess that's Hound. Oh, another one of Crosshairs. Where his head actually kind of looks more like what's that dude's name? From Marvel. Very popular. Deadpool. His head kind of looks like a green and black version of Deadpool.
Oh yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah. And he has kind of like actually like more of a legit. Looks like look, this Corvette like had parachutes coming out of the back, and his parachutes turned into like more of the trench coat look instead of like parts of the car turned into trench coat. And I think that's it. No, wait. Yeah. No. No, why did it exit out? There's some more here.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. Lost my spot. Okay. Or just went in a weird ass order.
Yeah, because there's still pictures of like Lockdown and Scorn.
Okay, okay. Now after that, some more concept of the battle. Scorn looks pretty much the same. But yeah, this is a toy version because he had one single fin on the back in this concept art.
Mm-hmm.
But in the movie, he actually has 3 fins on his back, which look pretty cool.
And I found exactly what Strafe was based on, because in the shot he has that silly gun. If you keep going, I just went way through it.
Okay. Get some more concept of Grimlock, where it was like that first initial T-Rex mode. Some concept art of Lockdown's head.
Yeah.
Which, look at the top right one.
Let me go back and find it. Here it is. Top right one. Yeah.
That one looks really creepy.
Yeah.
He has a like I'm gonna rape you look going on. He has a. But I mean, it's not like, especially on the ones to the left, they're not too far off from what actually appears in the movie.
Yeah.
Grimlock, Scorn, some more of Drift's head design. The bottom left one looks like Paul, the alien from the movie Paul.
Let me find it. Yeah, it does.
Okay, what were you saying? Like, you found like exactly who was based off of?
The toy for Strafe.
Okay,
It's the last one. If you like, don't have the. It's just black and white sketch art.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yep.
He has two heads though. Two robot heads.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they cut. Whoa, that is weird. I bet they just cut that out though. Cause like, I bet they're like, that's dumb.
Yeah.
I'm sure they had like this art to go off of and like some notes.
That would be really confusing. Like, why would he need two robot heads? Why does he need two pterodactyl heads in the first place?
Cause fuck it. That's why.
Yeah, fuck it. That's basically it. That's
basically
about it. Basically.
Oh,
we got a lot more images of the new deluxe Bumblebee.
Yay, we
which
did.
Made us both very happy. Because he does a lot more than what we thought.
There's more to him than
meets
the eye. Yeah.
That's boom, 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 boom. He the out of package, that backpack really doesn't do a whole lot more, but it does,
like I thought it did. Like I swore up and down it did. A little bit more, but not as much. A
little bit more, but it does improve it quite a bit. And like actually, when you get on pose him, he looks significantly better than what we first saw. And he has a lot of features.
Yeah, he does.
Not just first off, we only thought he just came with those black ninja stars.
Mm-hmm.
And I was kind of bummed because I thought he just could only hold him, but no, they can actually store on his back proper, like he can in the movie.
Kind of like they do in the movie.
Kind of, but I mean, they got the general idea.
Yeah.
He has a flip-down battle mask.
Yeah, he does.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
But it doesn't go quite cover his entire face, but just mainly like the top half of his face.
Which I'm okay with, because let me find the picture of it. Yeah. If I go in there and like paint 2 blue lines on each side of it, it'll look fine.
I'm going to do that too. And to both of our surprise, his hand transforms into a gun.
We'll just pretty much like flip this panel inside out, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I like that a lot. So I'm actually pretty excited for this figure now. And there's a comparison picture. It is about the same size of a high octane Bumblebee.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, the backpack is pretty bad, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Like you said one time, I'm sure that's just a economy. What word am I trying to say?
They're trying to make it to where they could easily remold it into a Pagani for Stinger.
Yep.
There you go. There you go.
There I go. Here I am. So that's definitely that would have to be the reason why they're doing that silly backpack, because it would make sense. It makes sense.
Or the fact that ILM just totally fucked over the Hasbro designers.
Like, I remember there's an interview with the designers of the movie characters in the first movie, and like they're going to go to more extremes where like Prime's actually tires would unravel in robot mode, and they're like trying to like, no, we need to make these a little bit more simple so we can make product off of them. Yeah, I guess they just don't give a fuck about that now, and they're just
if you saw Age of Extinction, you saw how most of the, like how Galvatron transformed.
Yeah, fuck.
I bet they watch that footage and they're just like, oh my fucking god, we're not making Legos, Jesus Christ. And one of them, like, I bet, like, you know, okay, so how we switched teams over the past year for some of the Transformers guys, I bet that's why. They're like, no, fuck it, done. Can't do this shit. Because, yeah, I don't know what they were thinking making them transform like that.
No. I still don't like that. I don't understand why they did that.
I don't understand how. Like, I kind of do, but it takes so much eye straining to understand how that material is working in the movie. Mm-hmm. How it works is just like these metal scales on a tiny, thin-ass white grid that rotates and moves.
Mm-hmm. I guess the main reason they did that is just to differentiate the KSI Transformers from the real Transformers. You know, so they're completely different. They're artificial, so they're going to transform differently. But I mean, it's super cheap looking, and just in the long run of the story, it just does not matter why they do that.
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
No. And
like how they make them, I guess it does, because like how when you saw Galvatron being made, it's like scaling up the metal, and it's like the grid is in the shape of his body, and then it moves. I guess that makes sense, but even still, like, it just doesn't make sense that humans... I like the story idea, but even still, it will never make sense of how humans in 2014 can make robots, fully functional robots, turn into cars.
Yeah.
Like that. Like, I know it's science fiction, I do, but if you're trying to push it home and make it more realistic, you're never going to.
Right.
This ain't gonna happen, man.
Ain't gonna happen. Remember back when, in Dark of the Moon, how we never got, at least here in the States, we never got a deluxe Wheeljack?
I did.
Yeah, I did too, but it wasn't actually released in stores in the States.
Yeah.
But they already planned a repaint for it. More G1 accurate one with a new head.
Yep.
That's going to be released in Japan.
It's exclusive.
Yep.
Not to Japan, like some store exclusive in Japan.
Yeah, doesn't say here, but yeah, it's Movie Advanced EX Wheeljack.
But it's not going to be available on like Big Bad apparently.
No, it's a Aeon store exclusive. Like, I don't know what kind of store that is, but meh.
I would have liked that figure too.
I would have too. Except his head does kind of look odd on that body. I think anyway.
Yeah, like it does. It looks like the Matrix of leadership, but yeah, I still dig it. But even still, look at the head we got on the Hasbro one. Or not the Hasbro one, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The regular one. Like, in a few years, that head won't stand the test of time. Like, it'll look dumb. It's already starting to look dumb.
I still like it.
I love the toy. The mold is great.
We got some more concept art of a lockdown ship.
Good.
See that? Oh, and some of the characters. Like, you got... did you see these? I'll post a link for you just in case.
No,
so we can talk about. We got first one of those lockdown ship where it's kind of like shaped like a giant cookie.
Okay, hold on. Let me
it's very squared. It's still pretty cool. Like,
yeah, it looks like a vanilla wafer.
Yeah. very rectangular and squared off.
Yeah, that
it still looks cool, but I mean, like,
I don't like it.
I
guess it makes more sense.
I kind of dig it, but I like to.
Oh.
Are you looking at Bumblebee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks like Transformers Prime Bumblebee. Like, remember that Ultra Class toy we got? Or Leader Class or whatever? There it is.
Yep. It is, yeah.
Look at the hands, too. The face, the chest, the door wings. Jesus.
Everything, yeah.
Who the
we
hell
got
is
some
that?
very interesting ones of Lockdown.
Are those Lockdown?
Yeah.
Hell no.
It's definitely different, huh?
Yeah, no. Oh, look at the next one. Like, these look like really cool artwork pieces. I'd love to see these robots in the movie, just not as Lockdown. What the hell's happening? Oh, his arm. Oh, okay, that's actually really cool. There's one where his arm actually comes up and just extends out into his body, and that is his gun. That's actually really sweet.
Except he kind of has to get on basically all fours, or all threes in this case, to do that.
Yeah, look at the other one of Lockdown, where he looks like an Evangelion robot.
Yeah.
Or Mecha, I'm sorry. Whoa, Optimus Prime.
Yeah, what happened to him?
I don't get it. Silver Knight, I guess. Blue Knight. Oh, the next one. I don't understand. Like, this is like a stylized aesthetic. This art looks really good. It does. But it doesn't fit the aesthetic. This is a more stylized version, so I'm curious if they would have used... Huh?
That last one, the Prime, kind of looks more like one of those generic protoforms with just some Prime parts slapped onto it.
Yeah, like, I see that. It's just like... Had some of these designs been used, I'm sure they would have looked different.
Uh-huh.
Because, like, all the mech-looking dudes with the chicken legs and the bulky bodies who are supposed to be locked down, those look really cool. You could put those in the movie as is and not have to change the design styles.
Uh-huh.
But Optimus and Bumblebee, like, they would look weird.
Yeah.
But the art itself is really good. It's just, doesn't fit. And what is with... Okay, I do have a gripe. Like, let me look here. Yep. Almost, so no. Yup. And yup. Nope. Same picture. Okay. If you look at it, most of the designs, the chest is really like oblong and rectangular and just bulky as shit. And then the waist is like 2 inches thin, and then their hips jet out. So that is the main thing I'm seeing.
Uh-huh. Oh, someone said that in the second to last concept image of Lockdown ship, it kind of looks like the helicarrier from Avengers.
Kind of does.
Yeah.
I do like that ship design.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Kind of small, but yeah.
Yeah. You're kind of small.
Hey. It's not what your mom said. Oh. Your silence does not...
Or just hung up. Never heard from me again.
Alright. I think that's it for as far as news.
Your mom's as far as news.
I'll hang up on you.
Don't do it. What now?
Questions?
Really? Okay.
Oh, did you see that there's a slightly different picture of prototype Star Saber?
Yeah.
Still gray, same pose.
But looks a tiny bit different.
Yeah.
We got pictures of Rollbar in hand. I really don't care about that toy. It looks really bland. We got one of Wingblade. She's so mistransformed. I really don't feel like talking about and judging anything off those pictures.
Yeah, I remember
I'm just running
that
through
Wingblade. That was horrible picture.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run through here really quick just to make sure if there's anything worth noting that pertains. Yeah, okay. Questions? Oh, damn it. Logged into the wrong account again. I wait for the show where we log into the email and we don't have any. Like, not that that would be good. That would just be weird. Okay, let's see what we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, hit me.
Alright. Howdy, Mr. and Mr. Primecast. There's a theory that Prime's rocket boosters conveniently appeared when... Oh. Age of Extinction spoilers, possibly. But, here you go. There's theory that Prime's rocket boosters conveniently appeared when he obtained the sword on lockdown ship. Notice how Prime's gauntlets change when he grasps the hilt of the sword. That is true, but I feel like that should have been referenced.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop reading questions from this person, so because I know who it is. I'm not entertaining it anymore. I'm done.
Is it who I think it is?
Yeah, you are. Alpone sent in another question. Also, the Viacons, two-headed shockwave, Oreo dispenser, garbage truck, is comprised of 3 robots.
I've heard that.
What do you mean comprised of 3 robots? What does that
Like
mean?
it's 3 robots combined into one. Like they actually posted a image of that robot mode somewhere. I think it was on the Waste Management's official Instagram. Let me see if I can find that.
That in itself sounds awesome. But
Yeah. While you're talking, I'll find it.
But I saw the shockwave I thought transform in the movie, and it didn't. It looked like it just got up.
The 2-headed shockwave?
Yeah, at least that's what I thought. Because if you look when Galvatron says "rise up," I think it's in that scene. You can look to the far right of the screen, and you see, like, in the thing about the shockwave thing is he has the blade and everything from Shockwave. Doesn't have the gun arm.
Here's that image of a junk heap.
Okay. So how is it made up of three people?
That's what they said.
Whatever. I'm curious. Explain to me how they are comprised of 3 robots, and the Oreo dispenser. Like why?
I don't know. That's just what people
Like I'm not like doubting you or anything. I'm actually really curious.
I don't quite get it either. It doesn't quite look like it.
I really want one of the 2-headed. I want the 2-headed shockwave.
Me too.
All right. Next question from
I agree
Ian.
with you.
Yeah. Hey lads,
I
ATK
too would
Productions
like
again.
that.
Me too. Number 1, since okay, you did. Okay. Number 1, since AoE Drift was a triple changer, do any you guys think we'll see more triple changers in the future movies? I think it's weird. Definitely weird. I didn't mind it at all watching the movie because I was going into the movie really confused how he turns into a helicopter when we know he's a Bugatti.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'd like to actually have figures of those triple changers. Ones that, change thrice, but hey, I love the drift toys we got though. So
The
deal
Voyager
with it, I
one's
guess,
not
I
out
am.
yet, is it?
no, but it looks sweet.
I'm passing on that one.
Do it gladly. More for me.
One more for you.
One, shut up. I have all the mainline figures right now, I believe.
Except for Lockdown.
Well, I mean the ones that are out.
I do too.
Remember when we said we were going to buy
Except
that
for
man?
Voyager Grimlock.
I got him.
I know you do.
I know I do. Number 2. How many times have you said you wouldn't get a certain figure or collect a line but ended up caving in? And how long does it usually take for you to cave in? About 8 minutes.
Yeah, it doesn't take too long.
The movie line, definitely. To where I said in Dark of the Moon, I'm not going to buy too many. And then I did.
Yeah,
and then Age of Extinction coming
line.
up. Yeah, the Prime line. I'm only going to buy one of each character. Heh. Or Age of Extinction. A couple of these look cool.
I specifically remember saying I wasn't going to get too many of those. I was going to be extremely picky.
Yep. Age
I
of
got
Extinction
almost all of
at
them.
Toy Fair. Saying like, oh, some of these look cool. I mean, I guess we'll see. Because I don't need them. Now I got all of them.
Yep.
So, yep, there you go. That's it. It has always been Transformers. It's never like I've always had an interest in like classics and animated. And those ones, but the main ones have always been Prime, where I said I wouldn't buy too many, and the movie, and I always did. So that's why this year when Age of Extinction toys came out, I said I don't care anymore. I'm done lying to myself. I'm done lying to the people. I'm gonna buy the movie toys because I'm weak spirited and I like them. So, whatever. Because I have no soul. To Wyatt, does your NECA Coyote Tango fall over constantly? Yes, he does. And I'm hearing children scream. Not anymore, I'm not. If not, how do you balance him since mine falls over almost every other hour?
Balance.
I have mine, Coyote Tango from Pacific Rim. I also have the same problem with my Gypsy Danger V2. Oh, not the V2, but the battle damage one. To where I actually popped its ankles always like were really tiny, and the feet would point up, so I'd have to lean him in and he'd always fall over. I took it off and turns out there's a giant chunk of like blob plastic inside the ball joint on the ball. So I shaved that off, and it's still kind of loose because it's just been stretching the plastic since it was made and poured. But, that my Gypsy always falls over and Coyote does. I don't know how. All I know is mine has loose ankles, and I'm looking into getting NECA stands. But that's about it. Number 4, like lean him up against somebody. Like I have mine on my shelf to where he's posted up against Metroplex with the rest of the. Like I have a top shelf full of just like giant figures, and I have like Devastator, a Cybertron, Galvatron, and Metroplex with my Pacific Rim guys in front of them because I have nowhere else to put them, and they're all just kind of leaning up against Metroplex. For are any of you guys getting the card Dino, Jolt, Soundwave, or Ratchet repaints? Well, I got Jolt already. He's good. I'm gonna be getting Soundwave. Dino, I'm not too interested in. I'm really not interested anymore because I realized like the hype of getting that toy was, oh, it's a character who was in the movie but we didn't get a toy for. But when everyone was upset about him not being mentioned in Age of Extinction, I could care less about that character. I don't care anymore. I cannot care. So I don't know if I'm gonna get him.
I'm not. I'll mainly because I really don't care for that mold.
I love the mold.
I don't.
But I think it really only works. Like I think it works for Dino. It definitely does. Dead End I liked, but my Sideways, the one I always liked, was always like the problem child. The other day, I took Sideswipe and Sideways, took them both apart, and just put all the good parts on Sideswipe or Sideways.
I was going to get the black Soundwave in Age of Extinction, but got a trade going on with you, so I don't need it.
Yep. When do you want to do that? Give me a day you want me to send it out, that we'll both send them out.
I mean, just whenever. You give me a day.
Next Tuesday.
Okay.
Alright, there it is. See? Look at that. Was that hard?
And there it is.
And there it is. I'll have it packaged up today.
Good deal.
Good deal. Yours is... I'm still looking for the gun. If I find it someday, I'll send it to you.
Alright.
But, yeah. Alright. Number 5. What do the 4 Masterpiece figures that are coming out later this year are you most excited for? So that's Ultra Magnus, Bumblebee, Wheeljack, and who else? Not Star Saber, is it?
No. Wheeljack. I can't think of...
I think he's meaning Star Saber, but Star Saber's not this year.
Yeah. Out of the ones that are coming out this year, definitely Ultra Magnus.
Yeah, Ultra Magnus. Well, I'm losing excitement for Ultra Magnus.
Really?
I don't know why, but I am. But it's definitely, like... It's very much so, like... All of them bring something great. Because Bumblebee is a new, like, car design and all that. Wheeljack is a car design, but we've seen so many cars, but he looks, I think, the best. Ultra Magnus is my favorite. One of my favorite Transformers. But the figure almost looks a little boring. I think it's just from what we see now. But, you know. I'm going to say right now, it is Ultra Magnus. But I think the best looking one is Bumblebee.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they all, like, Bumblebee and Wheeljack look mind-blowing. Wheeljack has so many little parts I've stared at that model looking at how they move and I can't figure it out. All I can tell is they do. And that's always a good thing to see. Because you don't know how the fuck it works. So that's great. Keep up the good work, lads. Thanks, man. And then, you know what? Let me see. We have one more from Maria. Did you laugh when Bumblebee got pissed when he said Stinger liked when he said what the F beep? No, I didn't. I thought it was cute, but I didn't laugh.
I don't think I even noticed that.
There's a part in the movie wherein Shane and Mark Wahlberg pull Bumblebee into the KSI scanning lab. And Bumblebee's yelling about how Stinger's not better than him, and there's a part where they close up on his face, and he's like, "What the?" And they like play the beep sound. That was pretty cute. Got some good chuckles in my theater, but I myself was like, "Okay, that's cute. That's great." Like I liked it, but I didn't like just start rolling on the ground.
That would be awkward if someone did that.
That movie,
such a little joke.
That movie, I was rolling on the ground was 22 Jump Street. Jesus Christ.
Oh, you saw that?
Oh, I did. It's beautiful.
I can't wait to see that.
Stay.
I love 21 Jump Street.
Watch the credits. Please watch the credits. God.
Let's see. Transformers 4 is actually doing kind of slow in the box office.
Well, it busted through with the biggest box office of the year opening day, so.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you gonna do? It's not like Spider-Man 2. Damn.
Alright, next question.
That's it.
That's it? Did you answer the question? I put
Yep.
That was him?
Yep.
Okay. you need to tell me afterwards.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, you can always, as always, send in more questions to Primecast Q&A. That's primecastquanda@gmail.com. Primecastqa@gmail.com. Yep, that's it. You can follow me at Twitter at twitter.com/ssjautobot. Instagram me too, ssjautobot. Subscribe to me here on YouTube. Just click the subscribe button above this video, or if you're doing something else, youtube.com/ssjautobot.
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at Anakin Invader, and you can subscribe to me on YouTube at Anakin Invader.
Do more videos.
I know, I should.
Do it now.
No.
Now.
No.
Now.
No.
Right now.
No.
Do a video right now.
Fuck you. Love you.
Alright, until... Where's my Audacity? There it is. Until next week, thank you for listening. One more.
No.